ever entered the atomic shop and wondered, is this really worth my atoms? Well, if you have, this video is definitely for you, as I'll be going over all the awesome items that players request on a frequent basis for the week of July 16th. So sit back, relax, and watch. This is the week of July 16th, and this is the Most Wanted Atomic Shop review. So, we'll be going over everything that they recently added that you may want to be spending your atoms on. These are the items that a lot of players request on a frequent basis, and some items may be for you, and some items might not be for you, because everybody's different, and they don't always agree. But I'll be touching on a lot of different things. And as always, if I've already previously went over it in a past Atomic Shop video, Most Wanted video, I will not be going over it in this video, but I will be going over one particular bundle just because of the fact that it kind of overlaps with a new bundle, and you'll see why as we get there. Now, they did introduce a new camp resource bundle, so if that's something that you've been interested in, then this may be one that you want to pick up. The one of note for this is the beer mystery machine. Now, this should be just like the NUKA Cola one that we have, where you have to pay, I think, 15 caps. You do get a lockout, like a hard lockout after you buy one, where you can't come back and buy another one. But a lot of players like this. You don't get anything if you sell things at your camp, just so you know that's not a thing. But if you need a beer quickly or alcoholic beverage quickly, you can always just buy one out of the machine and drink it for a daily or weekly challenge. But like I said, most of the time you need more than one, so it can kind of be, in my opinion, it's not the best item, but a lot of players really like the NUKA Cola one, so this one might be for you as well. Now, with that being said, I'm not sure what the Thrasher actually does other than generate meat. It doesn't say what kind. Now, the Vault-Tec Fusion Core Recharger, this is a must-have for any player that uses like a Gatling laser or you run a power armor build. This is definitely something that you must have. Like, it just makes the game so much easier because you get to recharge fusion cores. You cannot recharge plasma cores or ultrasight fusion cores, just regular fusion cores. So just be aware of that. But it is worth the 500 atoms. It's probably one of the best things you can spend your atoms on, in my opinion, in the shop. Now, with that being said, all this stuff does come together. And I'm not sure, like, this should be like a whole new thing, but this freezer right here, now a lot of times when they give us stuff like this, you need to know the original plan. So I'm kind of wondering if you need to know the original plan on this one. So that's the only reason why I'm kind of leaving this one out, is because I'm not 100% sure, and I don't want to mislead you, and then you're like, well, I need to go side with the Raiders so that way I can get my, rep up, so that way I can buy this thing, and now I can't even use this. So I don't want to tell you something that you can't get. So if you do happen to buy this bundle because you genuinely want the rest of the items, let me know in the comments below if you don't have the plan and you can actually build this, because that will help a lot of other players decide whether or not they want to buy this bundle, I'm sure. But the freezer does work very well if you use it appropriately. Like, it does not work on a couple of my players like it should, in my opinion, but on one of my characters, it works solidly and does reduce it to 0%. I've had the same items in there since the beginning, and they've never spoiled. But I always place this down as soon as I build a camp. Like, it's the first thing I place every single time, because I don't want stuff to start to spoil. So if you do that, it definitely works. So make sure that you're doing that every single time, and you shouldn't have an issue. I'm pretty sure I didn't do that on my other characters, which is the reason why I have a problem. The only thing I don't like about this thing is it does take up your stash space, and it's not like at a reduced weight or anything like that. So everything weighs a ton when you go to put it in there. But if you do use food buffs, this is definitely a must-have item, so that way they don't spoil. All right, getting into the rest of the stuff here. We have the Traveling Soda Shop bundle. Now, this one is very interesting because this is the one that will be overlapping with a previous bundle that I've covered in the past, except the other bundle is for Fallout First. Now, if you happen to buy that bundle and you see stuff in this bundle that you want, that stuff that's in this one that overlaps will come off and be discounted even further. So this is 1,800 atoms. Now, this comes with the NUKA World on Tour ticket booth, the NUKA Cola wagon, NUKA World on Tour garbage bin, NUKA Cola mystery machine, which is what I was talking about. This thing gives you mystery NUKA Colas for 15 caps. And like I said, it gives you a hard lockout, but a lot of players really like this thing because it comes in clutch when they need to have like a weird NUKA Cola, or they just need a couple for a daily. They can kind of come back and forth, and for them, it's a win-win. But you can also buy them in game from 2 different vendors. So I'm not sure why this is such a needed thing, but a lot of players ask for this one, so that's why I'm going to go over it. In my opinion, it's cool looking. I think it's neat, but as a must-have, I question the value in it. Like if we are getting the 15 caps for it, or at least like 8 caps from every single time a player like bought it from your camp, I would say yeah, it's probably worth it. But you're not, so I don't know. Anyway, let's get back into this. It also comes with the Nuka-Cola candy machine, which is the other reason why a lot of players would want to buy this one. This gives you pre-war food and candy. So it counts as 2 different challenges. It gives you 24 at a time, so it gives you a lot, and this thing fills up very quickly. So if pre-war food's always an issue for you, you can always just go over to this thing. Like I'm telling you, you can leave it unlocked. The thing will almost always be full. So like even if you're gone for 10 minutes, come back, like more than likely that thing's going to be full. Like I don't know why, but it fills up super fast. It's super awesome. But if you need to collect pre-war food, this is perfect. If you need to eat pre-war food, this is also perfect. If you need to eat candy, perfect. So if you've not gotten this one, I would definitely say that this is a strong buy. Just because it's small, it can be merged really well with other items to make pretty cool looking things. And then on top of that, it gives you all these things to complete your challenges, your weeklies and your dailies, and even some of the epics. So I think it's a win-win. You also get the Cappy hot tub and the soda fountain wall sign in this one. So I think that this is a good bundle. I mean, just the one item, in my opinion, is great. At 1,800 atoms, I don't know if I'd buy it for that. But if there's other things in this bundle that you want, I definitely would say you must buy it. But this is definitely a must-have item no matter what. Now, let's get into the Soda Poppin. The Soda Poppin, this one is another one that a lot of players are going to be super excited about. And I mean super, super excited. Now, it comes with the NUKA Twist handmade rifle paints, which is number 1, already a win. A NUKA Twist paint for the minigun. The NUKA Launcher. The NUKA Launcher is included in this. Now, this is a 2-shot auto grenade launcher, and it has special properties on it. Anyway, it is the best auto launcher in the game. It's its own thing. It's just like the cremator. So this is definitely one of the best items that we've ever gotten off the scoreboard besides the cold shoulder. And definitely this is a must buy. So if you get 1,200 atoms sitting around and you like weapons like this is probably one that you'll want to pick up. You will not be disappointed. It is great for mutated events. I cannot believe it's finally in the atomic shop. Definitely make sure you pick this one up. You will not be disappointed. Now, it does get a little crazy if you got a whole bunch of people playing, so it's not a weapon for that type of thing, but it does help with reflective skin. So if you're having issues with reflective skin and you're on your private server or there's not a lot of players there, this is definitely a weapon for you. I would not use this in a crowded public event. You can just tag some things because it gets to be a little much because it's a 2-shot and it is grenades that go off. So just be aware of that, but it is a very nice weapon and it is nice to have. It's something that you can have in your arsenal that you can use at a later time if you need it, basically. So definitely make sure that you check out this bundle and consider buying that one. All right, as we go over, this is the stuff from last week. This is the Fallout First Season Catch-Up Bundle. Now, this was reviewed in a previous must-buy. This is the one I said that would overlap, but this is for Fallout First members only. And as you can see, it's 1,500 atoms, so it's a little bit cheaper than the other one, but it does come with that awesome Nuka-Cola candy machine. So if anything in this bundle is something that you'd like to pick up, you may want to consider this. It has plushies in it. It has a prefab in it. So, I mean, I think it's a good bundle. I like the little picket fence thing too. But if this is something that you are interested in buying, I would say pick this one up before the other one. But just because the fact that it's cheaper and it comes with the candy machine. Like the other one's great, but if you have Fallout First, you might want to consider this one. So definitely compare your apples on this one and pick accordingly. But if you've already bought this one, it will be discounted over there, anything that overlaps. So you won't be paying the full price there. Now, coming into the next page here, we have the Thirst Quenching Bundle. This is going to be 1,500 atoms. This is more stuff here that's Nuka-Cola, obviously. It has the Nuka-Cola Quantum Jumpsuit, the Nuka-Cola Cask Stool, Nuka-Cola Quantum Sweetie Pie, Vending Machine, Nuka-Cola Quantum Bottle Lamp, Nuka-Cola Quantum Delivery Truck, which is a prefab, Nuka-Cola Quantum Sign, and the Nuka-Cola Quantum Collectron Station. So this comes with all this stuff. If you want to look at the prefab, it's tiny, but it is really cool looking. If you want to look at it, I do have it in the prefab video, so make sure to check that out. I will be attaching it at the end. But this one does come with this Quantum Collectron. Now this goes when you buy these, like you can buy these from, I think it's Samuel at Foundation currently. I think you have to be neighborly with them to buy it anyhow, or maybe it's just friendly. But anyway, like if you have a good reputation with Samuel over at Foundation, you can buy this, but it's per character. This, if you buy it with Adams, it is unlocked on every character you'll ever have under the same account. So like I have 5 characters on under my accounts. I have it on all 5 characters if I bought this. So just so that way you're aware of that, I just want you to know that part right there. But the bottle is definitely one that a lot of players ask for. The quantum sign is another frequently asked about one, and the sweetie pie and vending machine. But the thing is with this guy right here, this collectron, he collects Nuka Cola Quantums. He will not collect cranberry Nuka Colas. So if you are buying it because of that, do not buy it because of that, because it will not collect them. Only if you own the regular Nuka Cola Collectron. Now, if you already own that one, then you are good to go. It's just you need to know it on every character that you have. If you decide to put it on another character, make sure you know that plan as well. All right, so let's move on, shall we? We also have the, for Fallout First, you get 50% off the Nuka Cola Truck prefab. So this goes with that Quantum. And like I said, I have both of these in the bundle, the prefab video there. The greenhouse kit bundle is 1080 atoms this week, and it's for Fallout First as well. Now, this is a most requested item from loads of players, is this greenhouse building kit, and it is definitely available in this bundle. So if that's one that you've been waiting for, make sure you stop by and pick this out. This was the main reward for Season 2 way back in the day. So this is an old scoreboard reward. Now, it does come with a couple other things. The fireflies and a jar ceiling lamp is one that a lot of players like. So definitely make sure that you're picking that up if in the river flooring foundations too. The lazy river flooring foundations, a lot of players like that one as well. So you get that as well. So make sure that you pick that one up if that's one that you've been waiting for. Other than that, it's not a whole lot of extra stuff that's been added this week. We do have those 3 bundles that's just insane, but I'll go through and show you guys everything else that's over here just so you know that you're not missing out on anything. But we'll go down through this as well. Let's see here. So there's a couple loose camp items that you may be interested in. So let's head over here. So the Huber's Comics magazine rack is in stock still at 250 atoms. The posters are 250 atoms. The sleeping bags are still both available at 500 atoms. The White Springs floor set is 500 atoms. Makeshift Mega Mansion still available. The Vault 76 staircase is 500 atoms. Wildwood Tavern, Firewatch Tower, and the Bulwark prefabs are all still available. Also, the trees are still available, and the pine tree stumps and flowers. Let's see here. The Vault Boy cutout is available. The firewood pile still there, of course. The Grognot plushie and the Mr. Fuzzy Halloween plushie are still available as well. The Vault Tech clock is in stock. Lodge fireplace and potted tree. The window awnings are also in stock. The elf lawn gnomes are still available to buy, and the Graham plushie. And then, of course, the fancy bar stuff is always in there. Budding Apothecary, Butterfly Sanctuary, Cookie Jar, your cement truck. The Raider Collectron is actually still in stock there, which is also awesome. Your Fetch Collectrons and Junkyard Collectrons still there as well. And then, of course, all the wonderful stuff that helps give you some buffs. A bunch of that stuff is also in stock, and the Snow Weather Machine is still there. Other than that, guys, there's nothing really else to touch on. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week in the Wasteland, and I'll see you guys in the Wasteland. Take care. I'd like to give a huge shout out to all my channel members, the Death Claws. Without you, none of this would be possible, and I really appreciate you guys always having my back. It really means a lot, and I cannot do this without you. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Take care, guys. Love you, and I'll see you guys in the Wasteland.